now to be able to talk to a guy that probably has one of the best jobs on the planet.
I think so.
You got that right, man.
Guy's got one of the best
He
jobs
must be
on
doing
the
pretty
planet.
good because he had it for a while. So
28 years, man.
Wow.
That's a tough. That's
I don't
a tough.
know when my checks come. I just go there every day and just do what they tell me to do.
You just know they're there. All right.
Awesome.
Outstanding.
That's
So tell us what we can expect for this year for the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl.
Well, the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl will host the semifinal this year. So
Okay.
basically within 1 year in Atlanta, we've hosted the quarterfinal of the CFP with Arizona State, Texas in our double overtime game.
Mhm.
Yep.
We hosted a national championship game in Atlanta, and now we'll host the semifinal on January 9th. So in 1 calendar year, basically, we've had all 3 major CFP events. And then to
Wow.
start the season, we got 2 ACC, SEC matchups with Tennessee against Syracuse on August 30th.
Okay.
That's at noon on ABC. And then the next day, the very next day at 3 o'clock on the 31st, we got Virginia Tech, South Carolina in the Beamer Bowl. So we got 2 great ACC, SEC matchups to start, and we'll have 2 of the top 4 teams in the country at the end of the year in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl.
Oh man, that's unbelievable. We talked to Gary Stokan, who is no stranger to this show around this time because he's always shows up and talks about. Now they call it the capital of college football, and that's got to be Atlanta. Everything that Gary's doing. Talk about the evolution of where you guys are now versus when you first started this process.
Yeah, it's a great question. In 1998, I took the job. We selected Virginia, who's 12th in the country, and I selected Georgia, who was borderline top 25. Our own newspaper, the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, said Georgia's going to the Peach Bowl, a third-tier bowl game.
Ooh.
So our own city, our own newspaper called us a third-tier bowl game. So we went from there to, starting the kickoff game format in 2008 to starting the Peach Bowl Challenge golf tournament out at the Ritz at Lake Oconee.
Yeah.
To bringing the College Football Hall of Fame to Atlanta.
Yes.
And now being able to jump up into the CFP in 2014. So it's like the Phoenix from the ashes in Atlanta. It's been a heck of a run. And thanks to my staff, who's the best in the business, my board, who's fantastic support, the city of Atlanta, we've got, 16,000 hotel rooms downtown.
Yeah.
And walking distance to first-class facilities like Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
3 interstates that intersect the middle of the downtown, the best airport in the world. So you got all these ingredients, let alone all the fans, number 1 and number 2 alumni bases of ACC and SEC schools live in Metro Atlanta. You got all those ingredients. All you got to do is put the recipe together to make it the capital of college football, and that's what we've been able to do.
Wow.
That is awesome. Well, we've just heard about all the growth, which is, congratulations. But with all that growth, 2-part question. What do you think has driven it, and what's your biggest challenge right now?
Yeah, the first part is strategic. I'm an old coach, so I like acronyms. The acronyms I use is ROCKS. Relationships, you got to build great relationships. O is for looking for opportunities. C is you got to be very competitive, and S is strategies. You got to be very strategic in what you do. So we had the focus to become the capital of college football. We've met that. Now with the CFP deciding between the presidents and commissioners what 26 to 31 is going to look like with the playoff, whether it stays at 12, goes to 14, goes to 16. We want to remain a part of the playoff. And then we want to grow our kickoff game format. We've changed the face of college football on the front side of the season, where used to be that people would play non-directional schools and, there wasn't a lot of competition in non-conference games. Well, now with what we've done over the last 18 years, you have Ohio State playing Texas. You got Notre Dame playing Miami. You got LSU playing Clemson. Before we started the kickoff games, none of those games happened.
Right.
So we've changed scheduling, and it's become a big part and a big differentiation point and a data point for the CFP selection committee on how they select their teams. You go back to 2017, we opened Mercedes-Benz Stadium with what we called the GOAT game, the greatest opener all time of Alabama number 1 and Florida State number 3.
Oh, my God.
Alabama wins that game. Alabama didn't win the SEC championship, but because they beat number 3 Florida State in our Chick-fil-A kickoff game, they put them into the playoff at number 4, and they wound up winning the national championship.
Yep.
So these games are really important data points for the selection committee at the end of the season.
Wow. Well, you had no problem talking Alabama to me and K-Man because
Yeah, we're good with that.
we roll tide dog.
I'm okay with that.
Pam's a Georgia person, so anyway, she'll be.
I'm a
okay.
Tar Heel.
But she's new. She's a new Georgia person.
Yeah,
So
she's a bandwagon.
She jumped on the bandwagon.
Yeah, exactly
that's
right.
what you did.
Just to give us a hard time.
I'm a Tar Heel.
Yeah.
I graduated from Carolina, but I like giving them a hard time.
Yeah.
So I look at them some mornings and say, "How about them dogs?"
Yeah, she thought UGA was in Columbus. I was like, yeah, very funny. But anyway, so as we talk, and just to close out real quickly, 5 years from now,
Yeah.
with all of the changes, everything in the landscape, with a lot of commissioners now starting to talk about how important these bowl games are, and they should matter, and they mean more than you think they mean. Where do you see the Chick-fil-A Bowl and where you guys are 5 years from now, 6 years from now?
Yeah, we want to stay a part of the playoffs. So we want to continue to host quarterfinal and semifinal games. And then on a rotational, hopefully Atlanta gets the rights to host the national championship. We're the first city and the only city to host twice the national championship so far in the CFP era. So hopefully that stays on a schedule.
Okay.
And then continue to host those quarters and semifinal games. The decisions have to be made by December 1st. By the commissioners and the presidents as to what the playoff looks like 26 through 31. So once that's announced, then the CFP will come and hopefully negotiate with us, and we'll get a deal 26 through 31 to continue where we're at.
I'm curious,
Wow.
why they have to wait till December 1st? Why they don't know that now? I'm just
I
curious.
agree with you. I just can't imagine how they've met like 5 or 6 different times. And, they haven't come up to an agreement, which – you would have thought by now they would have had it before the season.
Right.
But they're continuing to talk, and we'll see where they go.
Yeah. So I have one final question from me. We're talking to CEO and President Gary Stockton of the Peach Bowl. You have a lot of things you do on a daily basis, a lot of pressure. So what do you do to wind down? What's your go-to when you get home, or how do you just let this all go?
I'm blessed enough and old enough to have the money to be able to have a lake house. Up at Lake Oconee, and so getting up to the lake house for me, I really am able to unwind, get on the boat, or go play some golf, or even take a walk in the neighborhood. So very blessed to be able to do that with my wife Tia. We walk every day, and to get up there now, people ask me when they see me here, the coaches and ADs, like, what'd you do for the summer?
Right.
We went up there for a week, my wife and I, and it was tremendous. And then the next week, my 4 grandsons, 9, 8, 7, and 5, came up with my 2 daughters and son-in-laws, and it was chaos. It was like
so you need a week to recover.
The circus was in town.
Right.
And like a lot of people say, I like the headlights coming, but I like them the headlights going.
I know that's right.
But no, it was great because 2 of them learned how to ride a bike up there this year.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
2 got on the boat and on the tube. I definitely threw them off the tube, just to ingrain them in what things are.
Right.
But creating memories, for life.
Yes.
That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
Oh, great
That's awesome.
question.
Yep.
Well, man, that's we really do appreciate you stopping by, hanging out with
Hey, I
us.
appreciate you guys having me every year.
I know, but before I let you go, would your life would have been different if you got Michael to change his mind on his decision that he made?
He's killing me.
About the shoes back in the day. I just want to know.
Well, she didn't know the story.
No, you're real quick. Give it to him. Give us a little bit of it.
So I played basketball at North Carolina State.
Okay.
And coached there afterwards for Norm Sloan. And when I left coaching, I went to work for Adidas. And Michael Jordan was at North Carolina, and Michael and Buzz Peterson roomed together. They loved Adidas. And so I was taking care of them with Adidas products. And Dean wouldn't let him wear them in the games because Dean was getting $250,000 from Converse under his contract. So when Michael came out to go pro,
that's like $30 million now.
When he went to go to the Olympic trials in '84, I gave him the first $100 pair of shoe, and it was called the Forum. It was a high top shoe with a strap on it. Michael wore them in Indianapolis or in Bloomington because Bobby Knight was the head coach.
Yeah.
That's where they practiced.
That's right.
So in the book called Swoosh, when Michael came out to go to sign his shoe deal, he went to he didn't want to go to Beaverton to Nike, but David Falk, his agent, talked to his mother into getting him to go out there. They went out there. His dad, his mom, his dad, him, and his mom and David Falk, the agent. When they came out of the meeting, and it's written in the book Swoosh, that Dad said, we're signing with Nike. David Falk said, yeah, well, this is an unbelievable deal. And Michael's quoted, no, I want to sign with Adidas. So I was probably 28. Michael was 23. He always called me Mr. Stokan. I got letters from him. Mr. Stokan, thanks for the shoes, blah, blah, blah. He called me and said, Mr. Stokan, can you meet? So we met on Franklin Street on Chapel Hill on the stone wall, across from Four Corners Restaurant.
Yes.
We're drinking a Coca-Cola. And Michael says, Mr. Stokan, I love you. You've been great to me and my family, because I took care of him with Adidas stuff. He said, I love Adidas product. If you can get close on the car, the shoe deal, the annuity, the clothing deal, I'll sign with you. You don't have to beat Nike, just get close. I want to wear Adidas. And so I wrote up this 3-page marketing campaign, sent it to Herzogenaurach, West Germany, because the wall was still up. And that's where Adidas was headquartered. And the Europeans got back to me and said, we don't have that kind of money to put in the U.S. market. Now, at the time, if you read Shoe Dogs, which is Phil Knight's book, he says that Nike was in the red. They were bordering on bankruptcy at the time because he couldn't find a bank to fund them. He had to go to Japan to find some money. And so we don't sign Michael. Nike signs him for $2.5 million, which was a lot of money back then.
Yeah.
They were in the red. He sells $126 million of Air Jordan his rookie year at Chicago and puts him in the black. And now his own brand in Nike's worth $7 billion.
Wow.
So my family, I take them to the Atlantis to go on vacation to the Bahamas next year. And Michael would do his golf tournament down there in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
So as we're walking through the casino to go to the restaurant for dinner, my family, my daughters are like 10 and 7 at the time. We're walking through, and there's a cigar shop, a clothing shop, and a jewelry shop over on the left-hand side of the casino. As we walk through, my daughter says, there's Michael Jordan. So I said, come on, we'll walk over. We walk over, and Michael sees me and says, gee, come here. So I walk over, he puts me in the headlock, and he's got Charles Barkley, Ahmad Rashad, and Charles Oakley with him because they were playing his golf tournament.
Right.
And he looks at my daughter, and he says, your dad is the hardest working white man in sports. My daughter's never forgot that.
Wow.
And he told the story I just told you to Barkley, Oakley, and Rashad. He said, yeah, Gary didn't think I could play, and that's why Adidas didn't sign me. Which Michael loves to do. Stick a dagger in your
There'd
heart.
have been a few more lake houses.
I wouldn't be sitting here today with you guys, that's for sure.
Well, we're glad you are,
But
Gary.
you know, I tell you what, I appreciate that. You're soothing the wound a little bit, not much.
Hey, just remember, you're still the hardest working man.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. But no, Michael's a great guy, and I wound up signing Mike Krzyzewski when he took the Duke job. I signed Herschel Walker when he went pro. So I had the best college football player ever, and the best college basketball player ever. Now they had the best pro basketball player ever if Mike would have signed me. But
that'd been pretty good. That'd pretty impressive.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty impressive resume right there. Outstanding. We appreciate it.
I've had a great run, but that's my.
I love this.
I'm not gonna ask you to tell it again, but you've told it 100 times. Well, I appreciate when you do it.
Thanks.
It sounds good each and every time.
Errol, thanks.
Thank you.
Have a great college football season.
Yeah. Same to you guys. Take
Appreciate
care.
it.
All right, we're good to go.
Let's keep this party going, man. The 2025 version of the ACC football kickoff. We right here in the radio row, right here in the middle of it. Sports shop. You know how we get down. D.R. Reese, K-Mac, Pam Thompson-Smith. But, man, we rocking with a DB.
Yes, sir.
And when they say DB, I mean a DB. A DB.
The real DB.
Real DB.
Yeah.
For Syracuse, man. And he, first time joining us here in the sports shop. Give love for, Barry Buxton. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good.
But you're from California? Yeah.
Yes, sir. San Diego, California.
And you played a couple years out there before you came to Syracuse?
Yeah, I played at a junior college in Santa Barbara.
Okay. Man, first of all, we love your coach, man.
Yes.
Everybody.
Hey, man,
He said everybody
We
does.
love him. You are blessed.
Hey, we talked to him last year, and he didn't want to stop talking to us, and we didn't want to stop talking to him.
Yeah, he'll keep talking if you let him. Yeah. You gotta cut that off.
Just talk about the experience of playing for Coach Frank. Talk about that.
I think I'm lucky as a player that he's been the coach I've been with the longest. He's a really honest coach, and he's upfront with everything. So there's no behind the scenes things you got to worry about. He's really honest with us and upfront about what he's trying to do and what he wants out of the team.
Oh man, that's good stuff.
Outstanding. Just listening to you and how you lit up when you mentioned your coach's name and talk about, what the energy he brings. How contagious is that energy that he brings to you guys as a team? And because he's a go-getter, right? And he's competitive. He wants to win. How hard does that push you guys as a team?
I think as players, we feel challenged by the energy he brings, and he challenges us every day. And I think you can't really be on the team at Syracuse unless you want to win just as bad, if not more.
Yeah.
You got to compete with him in everything because he's going to challenge you at everything, whether it's school, football, on the field, your day-to-day life, your personal life, everything.
So he raced you to the car and everything, though.
Yeah, he'll jog from the field when we do a workout. If I beat you, don't beat me. He'll jog it into the facility before you. Yeah.
He's that's good, man. So talk to me about because I'm just curious because I'll never forget our first time meeting him in person. Talk to us about your first time actually meeting Coach Brown in person.
I think the first time I met Coach Brown, he was just walking through the facility, and I just introduced myself. I was like, "Hi, what's up, Coach? I'm Barry Buxton." He's like, "Oh, you're that safety. You're from San Diego." I was like, that felt interesting to know that he knew who I was.
Yeah.
And then he had a meeting in front of the team. He was really upfront about what he was trying to do. And then once spring started, that first spring, we was full go, off rip, fall camp. Mat drills and stuff like that were full tilt.
Wow. Nice.
Wow, we are talking to Barry Buxton with Syracuse. What have you been working on the most this summer?
This summer, I've been trying to be a much smarter player, be really aware, learn tendencies, be able to know things based on how the offense is lining up, based on what quarterbacks is in the game, what receivers, what things they like to do. Trying to be a smarter player because I think that'll always show on tape on Saturdays.
Oh man, we're talking to Barry Buxton. Barry Buxton, who is rocking for the Syracuse and defensive back, and you're 6'2", which is tall actually for a DB.
Yeah.
And 200, which that's a great size. And we look at some of the guys that have done well in the league, Deion Sanders, the guys at that level. They're around the same build. Are you more of a one-on-one cover guy, your zone guy? What's your skill set?
I think being the type of player I am, I'm not as athletic as Deion Sanders.
Okay.
Yeah, we got some pretty athletic guys on the team.
Yeah.
I think I'm really good in zone coverage. I can cover very well.
Okay.
I used to play corner before I moved to safety this past season with Coach Fran. So I think I'm a really well-rounded and I can do a lot for the team.
Okay. Very good. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So tell us something about you that your teammates would say about you. Type of person that you are.
I think they'd probably say I'm nonchalant. I'm not a big energy guy. I'm not gonna be talking too
you
much.
from Cali, man. Y'all be chilling, man.
Yeah, they know
Hey, San Diego's one of my favorite cities ever. So.
It's nice. A lot of people's favorites. We had the bowl game there. Everybody had a great time when we went.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Bowl,
That's
so
right.
That was really good. Yeah.
That was cool for you.
Yeah, it was good because I was home.
Going
so,
home.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
You telling everybody about it, and they were like, man, you ain't worried about it. Then they got a chance to see it. You like,
Yeah, it's nice.
see, I told you.
Yeah, a couple of my teammates right now, Marlo, OG, Savion, they're with the Chargers. And they're in San Diego. They was practicing. So he called me. He was talking about it. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
So
outstanding.
laid back, nonchalant. Okay.
Yeah, real chill guy. I'm not going to talk too much. Whenever they talk to me or see how I dress, how I talk, they be like, oh, I can tell you from Cali.
They know. Then they said we already know this. So I don't know. That's interesting. Because I know Coach Brown. He's a fiery guy. And you just like, chill, Coach. I got it.
Nah, I think when it comes to me, it's one of those things where I'm going to work regardless. Like, you ain't got to tell me to work, so he don't got to say nothing to me. Like, when it's time to go, I'm going to go. And I'm going to go as hard as I can, so he don't got to worry about that. He don't got to say too much.
You see what I see? Okay, good. That's all we need. That's all we need to know. Yes, that's all we need to know. So speaking about being on the same page, the rest of your teammates, and just give me the theme for you guys for this year coming into this season.
I think the theme is consistent improvement. Obviously, we did good last year. We had 10 wins, but this is a new year, and we're going to be way better than we were last year. We're going to show that with the schedule we got.
Okay. All right.
Awesome.
Man. So okay. So when you get fired up, well, all of those. Right now, who you got these headphones on. If you had music playing, who would you be listening to right now?
It'd probably be either Low Shimmy or a No Cap.
Okay. See, this is when I get my credit up. So because I have no idea who those guys are.
You gonna go look it up?
I'm gonna Google it. They don't call my dollar and say, guess what? No Shimmy. And what's the other name?
Low Shimmy and No Cap.
Low Shimmy, No Cap.
I was just about to say, I said, you missed that all.
He doesn't be like, huh? He doesn't be like, huh?
I'm like, what? He's over here trying to quote Kendrick Lamar this morning.
Hey, but I got him straight. I'm good.
Yeah. Sometimes, if I want a more chill vibe before a game, I'll probably listen to like Lauryn Hill, Sade, somebody like that.
See, that's a California.
Ooh,
Wait a minute, did you say Sade?
Yeah.
You don't know nothing about no Sade, man. You too young.
Pearls by Sade.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a little something.
Okay, Bear.
You dangerous.
Okay, Bear.
Look, you gotta watch him.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. He'll sneak up on you.
Right.
Hey, they don't call it Barry for nothing.
well, Mr. Barry, who you crushing on? Who's your celebrity crush and why?
Celebrity crush. Ooh, for a while, my celebrity crush was like Beyonce, probably.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of people.
You're 60 million other people.
Yeah.
Has it changed?
Nah, not really.
Nah, not really.
He said, man, I'm not even gonna hold you.
He's like, I ain't gonna, I'm keeping it 100.
So can you cook?
Yeah. I'm not one of the best cooks on the team. We got some good cooks on the team.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, we got my boy Tank, Deion Wilson. He could cook.
Yeah.
Yeah, he cooked a couple times. He grilled for the team a couple times. He could cook for real. I could cook a little bit. When junior college, I had to cook for myself a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
Kind of keep it simple, but I could get down if I got to.
I can see. What you say your man's name, Tank?
Tank, yeah.
Shout out to Tank.
Yeah, shout out to Tank, man.
Shout out to Tank, keeping the ball fed. Look, we all had one, bro. We all had one guy that was like, yeah, man, let him cook, man.
Yeah.
Look, you just go to the store.
Yeah. We'll get the food as long as he on the grill.
See what I'm saying? See, Pam, it's nothing wrong with being the person to go get the food.
Exactly. That's what I do.
I
go get the food.
Yeah, I wouldn't even mind going to get the food. I'd rather do that than cook for real.
Yeah, good point. That's a very good point.
All right, Barry B, we got you got to bounce. Your boys like you got to go to the next one. Man, this has been great, boy.
He's swooping in with a double burst.
Yeah, look at they clean. They are clean.
They call him Barry. All right, Barry.
We are excited joining the sports shop right now. We have the quarterback of Syracuse, Rickie Collins. Welcome to the sports shop.
Thank you for having me.
So we're excited to have you here today. So talk to us about what excites you most about this season.
Just been in a new environment. Really, I mean, I'm far from home. All the way in Syracuse. Been able to put my name in on that map and their radar, and be able to be a household name in the North.
That's interesting because you coming in from SEC now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's that heat from the SEC at Louisiana State University. As people know, that's LSU, right?
Yeah.
That's somebody check.
Yes.
So you left there. Now you're going up north. So, what skill set you think you bring with you by virtue of being involved in LSU, not going up to the ACC at Syracuse? Talk about that a little.
I really just think I bring a different swagger with me for real.
Yeah.
Oh, already we did.
oh, you got that swag. We already know.
Yeah, I see that band on your wrist. You good? You swagged out already. I'm not ain't bad at it.
Nah, I definitely think that, but probably speed. It's been playing against those guys. I mean, the game is. But I mean, I was in Syracuse for the spring and just as fast. So I don't think it's really much of a difference there. But I mean, I feel like really just a swag and that confidence and just my mindset from being down there, coming up here, just bringing that with me.
So when you was down there, JD5 was there when you was there too.
It was.
Yeah. Okay. Are you excited about seeing how he's been playing well in the NFL? Yeah. So special. Yeah, absolutely.
Outstanding, man. We're talking Rickie Collins, the quarterback for Syracuse, and I was just asking your teammate about Coach Brown. We remember the first time we met him last year, right? And the energy and what he brings, and it's probably the first time you meet him, probably something you never forget. Talk to me about the first time you got a chance to sit down and meet Coach Brown for the first time.
My first time, having a conversation when we was on FaceTime, and I mean, obviously he was recruiting me, but he was in a wife beater. I was like,
wow.
You're like, okay.
I didn't see that one coming.
I didn't either.
He didn't either.
Yeah, I didn't either. I was like, hey, this is my head coach. But he was recruiting me. And,
you're like, this dude, he's in the real deal. He crazy.
That's fantastic, man.
He was. I think that's what sold me. He was. He's
very
real. Authentic. He was himself.
Yeah.
And he make it comfortable for us, like his players, to be them ourselves.
Well,
so
that's classic.
that's why I like. Sure.
This is, I swear, you think I'm joking. Every person has the same story. The first time you really get a chance to talk to him, you won't forget it.
Nah, you won't.
You just won't forget it. It's gonna be something, whatever it is, like that.
Something every day with him. For
it's
real.
something that you won't forget it. That's good stuff, though.
Oh, man, I can't even get over that.
That probably would throw me off too. I'd be like, hey, coach. Like, how we doing? What's going on?
Oh, man, we're talking to the QB.
QB.
Rickie Collins of Syracuse. And what are some of the things that you think you need to be better at coming to the season with Syracuse?
I mean, it's as like an athlete or especially a quarterback. I mean, you should always find ways to get better. I'll probably say do a lot more studying. I mean, I study a lot now, but season coming up, you got to take it to another level so you can prepare for these games. So, I mean, we have a pretty good schedule this season. So just to better study and be prepared for every game. I mean, you always got to be ready.
We are talking to Rickie Collins, quarterback with Syracuse. So you got the Syracuse. You're looking at your schedule for this coming season.
Yes,
what's that game on the schedule that you kind of circled? Like, this is the one
I really
that you're
don't
looking
have
forward
one.
to.
Everybody been asking me that. I don't have one. I don't. I really don't.
Yeah, coolest QB in the building.
You got all of them. He like all of them. Bring them, whichever one.
I can see why Coach Brown picked you two to come. You guys are perfect. You guys are perfect.
Exactly.
He said, "I'm good. I mean, it's all good."
We just got to prepare every week the same way. I mean, regardless who we play. I mean, it could be Tennessee or Clemson, or it can be a Pop Warner team. I mean, we just got to be ready. That whoever we play, it can be some little kids. I mean, as long as we ready, we got to be ready.
He said, "You better be ready." He said, once they look, once that whistle blow, you better be ready.
That's on them then.
Said it doesn't matter who it is. So So switching gears just a little bit, just talking about, you playing in the SEC. Now you're going to be playing in the ACC. You're going to be playing with Coach Brown at Syracuse. And there's so much noise around NIL, the money, the agents, and all of this stuff that goes on with college football. Talk about from the inside how you guys see that and how that affects you guys internally as actual players. Because we're on the outside, we all got a lot to say, but how does it affect you guys as players?
We try not to really lean too much into that as a whole, but we try to keep everybody grounded and just stay focused on the main goal. I mean, whoever makes money makes money. I mean, that's just what it is now. But we try to stay focused on the main goal and try to go get our championship that we want. Winning precedes everything. It takes over. So
I'm really curious about this question. Again, we're talking to Rickie Collins, quarterback at Syracuse. So you got headphones on right now.
Yeah.
If you're playing music you normally listen to, what would be playing through your headphones right
I don't know. It depends what I'm getting ready for.
now? Okay, all right. So
that's a good point.
Pre-game, get ready for the game. Yeah.
It's probably like some 2000s R&B, some smooth.
Really?
Yeah, I can listen to like.
You can't have all that noise going on.
Nah.
That's interesting because a lot of people gonna get hyped up. Let's go.
He said, I got to calm my mind.
Pretty Rickie, they call it.
Yes. So,
Pretty Rickie, they call it.
Yo, a classic.
You heard that before somewhere, haven't you?
Yeah.
Look, he like, yeah. I've heard it before.
Yeah.
I've heard it before.
So the one last question: who are you crushing on as far as celebrity crush and why?
I don't have a celebrity crush.
See, I knew that. I knew he
He
was.
said every time I look in the mirror, he have a crush.
Come on.
You can use that one.
Point to yourself.
My bad.
Okay.
Hey, best of luck, brother.
Thank you so much.
Pretty Rickie, they call it.
Man. That is classic. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it.
That was awesome.
I love your hair.
The sugar said, he said, I don't know what you're talking about.